Hey guys, welcome back to Subsistence. It's another beautiful day and we are now in the month of April. So the year is moving on fairly quickly. We have a full harvest. Oh, not quite. Almost a full harvest of wheat. These will be done pretty soon. Let's have a look at the water in the rest of these things. We've got carrots on the go, onions, potatoes I've recently planted, and some cotton. That is awesome. And I should, in the oven or in the fridge, somewhere I should have some seeds to replant. Yeah, there we go, the wheat seeds. Okay, I'm gonna leave those in the cupboard and we will put these away in here and get that turned into flour because we're going to be making some bread soon. I need to make some bread dough. Bread dough keeps, does it? Let's make all of that into bread dough. There we go. And I think I'm going to make the wheat into flour as well. There you go. Okay, lovely. Now, our chicken we put downstairs in the last episode, it is already producing eggs. I've let the day run, just a couple of in-game days in between episodes. There we go, we're getting eggs already. The chicken is level 4. And yeah, we're going to start making some bacon and eggs, I think. Bacon and egg sandwiches. Bacon sarnies. Because I want to see what the health values for that are. So we'll get this egg back up to the fridge and hopefully we have another one in there. I think we do, if I remember correctly. I'm just going to grab the bag that's just here. There is a deer not too far away. That was a nice little ammo bag. Okay, there's a wolf there. There's a bag over there. Bit of wood. I guess we could take the wolf down. Where are you? Oh, you're in between the rocks. Okay. Well, we've got a few lockpicks. I think we've still got 2 lockpicks. Let me just double check. Yeah, we do. We could go looking for a lock crate today. Yeah, that bag over there. Alright, am I going to be able to take you down with 1 arrow? 2 arrows? Yeah, we did. That's good. And I need to carve you up. Take that food back upstairs. Oh, that's pretty nice. And I'm going to go and get this bag before we head upstairs. Looks like the deer has run away. Oh, there you go. Got a bit of fibre along the way. Okay, so I'm just going to grab the rest of this wood that I can sort of see local and we'll head back upstairs. I need to make sure the chicken is fed and watered before we leave. Of course, we've got to start that fun now. And hopefully I have something to feed this chicken. I think we've got some carrots or that kind of stuff. And we've got another chicken there. There's 2 more bags here, 2 more boxes. Very cool. And quite a bit of wood. And there's another bag or something over there, I reckon. Let's go and pick a few things up and then I'll go and wash my hands. I am very much looking forward to the time that we can have the water tank up in our base so I don't have to keep running down to wash my hands and fill up water. But we'll get to that in time. We need some circuit boards for that, so that's going to be a while yet. Lovely. So I've got another wolf there. I think we're pretty good. I'm going to run back. Oh, there's a berry here. And there's that chicken I was talking about. Let's grab these medicinal plants. Lovely. Okay, let's see what we've got down on the beach. Now, there was a bear and a wolf down here. So, yeah, I was going to say, am I going to be trapped trying to wash my hands? It's a little awkward. He's right at the bottom of the stairs. We can always run up the rock, but that is also just a little bit too close. So let's give him a chance to move. And we'll just pick up what we've got on the beach down here. Hopefully this wolf doesn't come any closer. I don't really want to take down too many animals right now. We've got 42 arrows. We could afford to do some hunting, but don't really need the food right now. So, what do we think? Is this bear too close? You gonna hear me walking up my rock here? Not if I'm careful. Oh, no, you are. Okay, let's get inside. Thanks. So he just hits the base now down at the bottom. Okay, interesting. Right, let's put the food away. So in between episodes, as I say, I let the day run a little bit. So we now have eggs from the chicken. And bacon and egg sandwiches is what I was looking to make. So we've got quite a bit of bread dough. I'll put it in there for the moment while we look at what the recipe is. So we've got a chicken salad sandwich that uses reared chicken meat. Egg sandwich. Here you are, this is what I was looking for. So we need 3 pieces of bacon, 2 eggs, and 2 sliced bread. So we need to cook 1 bread loaf. Let's give this a try. Get that done. Oh, and I want to grab all the water here and go and fill that up, I think. We've been waiting a long time to check out this recipe, so I hope it's a good one. And what else have we got here? A bit of wood, we should top up with fire. A little bit of fats. And did I pick up the rendered fat out of the fire? No, I didn't. So we've got 41, 77 biofuel. That's pretty good. And this is about half full. We can make another ingots. We should get those going. And we should put those away. So we have 1 circuit board. We put those away. And as I was talking about, I would love to get the water tank. We need 2 circuit boards for that, 5 alloy sheets, and a bunch of metal pipe. Metal pipe, I believe, takes an awful lot of iron. And we only have 5, so we will have to go mining, whatever we do. And we will have to go mining anyway, because we need a bit of lithium to get the second of the circuit boards. So yeah, a bunch of things to go and gather, which is kind of cool, just to have something to do. I'll drink that water. Let's place all of these so that they're easy to see that we've filled them all. Alright, how are we doing here? So this is the bread, and then we're going to slice it, I guess. How do you slice the bread, I wonder? That's interesting. How do you slice the bread? Bread loaf. Can be used for sandwiches and other cooking recipes. I'm so intrigued to find out what this means. We've got enough. I was just checking. We've got enough bacon. Yeah, how does this work? Does it come out already sliced? Not so far. Let's get the eggs and the bacon. And let's see if we can make this. How do I make sliced bread? Do I right click? Cut into slices. Oh, okay, I got it. That's interesting. That was a funny sound. Right, let's make the bacon and egg sandwich. And we get to keep some bread. Some sliced bread. Okay, what else can we make sandwich-wise? Let's have a quick look. So, definitely bacon and eggs. We can start hunting some piggies, for sure. And there were egg sandwiches, which is pretty cheap. We just need some boiled eggs. And then we could use our reared chicken meat to make some chicken sandwiches. Okay, I get it. Bit expensive, I guess, but it works. Oh, these are ready. Alright, we got a little bit more wheat. Where am I going to place this? Place that in there. Need my seeds to replant. I put 8 seeds to one side, which is awesome. Okay. Ah, another ammo bag down there. I want to wait for my sandwich to finish cooking. Oh, nearly done. First time having a bacon and egg sandwich. So, I'll tell you what, I'm going to put it straight in the fridge and we'll look at it in there. So, here are the stats. Bacon and egg sandwich. Delicious and a good boost to max health and stamina. 82 protein, 25 fruits and vegetables, 86 hunger, -6 hydration, and then 0.32 and 0.30 respectively of health and stamina. So, protein is 125 on a rib dinner, 82 on the sandwich. Oh, it's so much better. It's so much better than the steak and dumpling. Well, steak and dumpling is better for fruits and vegetables, but yeah, this is really good on protein, and the max health and stamina is really good. So we can make another 3 if we start hunting some boar and get some bacon, and then we've got the eggs from the chicken. We can make bacon and egg sandwiches. I wonder how long it keeps in the fridge, like indefinitely, hopefully. Well, that's pretty cool. Alright, well, everything is replanted. We need more water. Let's see where that bear's gone. He's over there now. So let's run downstairs. Hello, chicken. Level 4. Nearly level 5. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that was totally worth it. I like seeing what all of the recipes give you. And having a variety of things available. Do you want to come upstairs? Oh. Having a variety of things available in the fridge, depending on, you know, what your stats are, is a pretty cool thing. I need that ammo bag down there. Alright, let's go and see if we can grab that ammo bag without the bear bothering us. So I'm not rushing about too much today because... oh, we've got a wolf. Let's move you out of the way, shall we? I'll just drag you over here for a second. Okay. One bark. Oh, let's get some of these. And then if we can lose him, I'm going to try and get that bag. Yeah, I think we should be okay. The bear is now down by the water's edge and the wolf should be quite far back. So we'll just grab this. Yeah, I'm not rushing around too much today because we started sort of part way through the day. So what I might do is wait for the evening and then set out for a lithium run in the morning maybe. That could be useful. Anyway, we'll get this water cooked. How are we doing for ammo? We're still working on the 44 rounds. We need 5 casings to make 44. I did craft some with the items that we got in the last raid with the hunters last time. So that's why we're carrying around 15 in here, and we have some in the bench, and we've got lockpicks, which is awesome. Right, well, we do need to eat something. Let me have a quick look at maybe what we are. I've got a bit of a bug there. There we go. Let's try that again. couldn't shift click that over. I have only 2 roast rib dinners available, so I'm gonna have a steak and dumpling stew, and you can just see the way my bars have filled up there. That is pretty decent. It's not all the way to the top, but it was a good chunk, so it didn't improve my health or stamina, but it certainly filled us up, so that's pretty good. Right, let's go and see if we can find a lock crate before the end of the day. Keep a bit of wood on me. That bear is not around. The chicken was fed and watered, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. We got another egg. I want to make sure I get that upstairs. They go off so quickly. You have to be so fast with the eggs. So we'll get that in the fridge, and there might be another one by the time we get home, but we don't have enough to make bacon and eggs sandwiches again. I need more bacon. Alright, anyway, we're gonna go looking for a lock crates, I think. Let's go and see how we do, if we are lucky. Oh, there's a bit of scrap here. I see a wolf already in the little valley there, so maybe we go up on top here. I'll grab the wood. So I have no idea where any of the rogues are. I haven't checked the map overnight at all, so we might run into some today. I do love camping over in this area, so well, we haven't run into any so far. Normally they're just at the top of this hill here. Let's see if there's anybody over on this side. Yeah, I'm not seeing any lockboxes. We've got 2 of those lockpicks to use if we can. Not looking promising so far. Just listening for any sounds of any hunters, because often you definitely hear them before you see them. And this time of day they would be walking backwards and forwards between a fishing hole and their base, so there we go. We've got a lock crate. Let's see if this is any good. Oh, that is absolutely exactly what I was looking for. Loads of protein bars and loads of 44 ammo. Perfect. Alright, well that's one. We've got 1 lockpick left. Should be looking for iron. Let's go over to Urok and have a look over there for some iron. See if we can take some back and try and work towards making a new lockpick. We're going to need 18. I've got nothing back. Well, I think I've got 5. Excuse me. I think I've got 5 back at base, so I'm going to need a fair chunk of iron. Here is 1 piece. That's possibly another one over there. And there's 1 up there. Let's try and grab this. So I've been playing a little bit of Icarus in between games of Subsistence. They're two very different games, but they are quite grindy, both of them. And yeah, this one is very sunny and open, and I always feel like Icarus is very claustrophobic because of all the foliage and the way the landscapes are. You're kind of hemmed in very much by the mountains on either side, or, you know, surrounding your location. You're definitely running through the steep valleys and stuff. And with all the trees and as I say, the foliage around you, it is just a very different experience. I do like hunting in Icarus. I think it's a bit more of a challenge, and the bow is pretty nice. I've just unlocked I think it's the compound bow, or the recurve bow. I know it's made with aluminium, and that's pretty nice in Icarus. But I do still like the recurve bow in Subsistence. Although you do really need an upgraded bow these days. Right, we're losing the light. I'm going to go back and just check on whether I need any water. I think we refilled everything. We have a wolf there. There might be some iron on top of these rocks that I could go and get. But with that wolf hanging around, it's probably going to be a little bit too much trouble. Have a look on top of this rock, see if there's any more iron here. No, but there's a bit of wood. Nothing there, nothing on this rock in front of me. Ah, there's a bag here I'll go for. Nice. Well, we got 9 refined iron as well in that lock crate. So that's moving our total on quite nicely. Let's go for this bag. Yeah. Okay. Is that a... Nope, that's not a bit of iron. It's pretty difficult to see when the sun's straight in your face. A level 5 chicken. I was going to say a level 5 bear. Oh, a level 5 chicken. Good job, chicken. Do you need anything? You're pretty good for food and water right now. I'm going to hop inside and get back up to the base, because it's getting a little difficult to see at the end of the day. Okay, let's put that in there. We've got some poop. We could go and just sort the garden out a little bit. And, oh, more glass. Okay, game, you wanted me to make something with glass. I see. Alright, let's get a light on. We will need ingots if we want to make any, like, windows or glass walls or anything. I have been crafting a few, which I've used. By the way, I forgot to tell you, I did upgrade the revolver, finally. And that one was... this is level 2, obviously. It was weapon parts, electrical components, rope and ingots, I think. But anyway, all of those things are now upgraded. I don't think we need to upgrade the pistol. It's not the best. Let's get this iron on to cook. We do have enough. We do have enough for another lockpick if we wish. So that's quite nice. And yeah, I think this is everything that I wanted to do. I'm going to pause the recording here and I will bring you back in the morning. See you in a moment. Welcome back. So I've just gathered some water and the rose hips. We're going to go and feed the chicken. What a level are you? Level 5, nearly level 6. Should be an egg waiting for us, I would hope. Peek around the corner just in case there's anything here. Alright, so food in first, then water. That worked out pretty well. So you're good for the day. Let's gather this wood, this berry. And I've got some more bread cooking. We're going to go and see if we can gather a little bit of lithium today. And hopefully try and get that second circuit board crafted. And then we'll be in a good position to think about, well, at least working towards the water tank. Would be nice to make a start on that now that we've got this space down here. Level 6 chicken. Okay, did you drop an egg in here? You did. I'll get that. That's nice and fresh. 100% on the chicken, so should be good for the day. So let me dump some things off in the fridge. Turn a light off here. So egg in there. We've got enough eggs to make another bacon sandwich if we had any bacon left, so we'll have to work on that. Let's get the rest of this water cooking. And we are good. Right, we need some food. Looking at my health bars, I would say we are probably better off having maybe one of the stews again. Let me cut those into slices. This does take up quite a bit of room in the fridge. That's very interesting. We are going to be out of space. I should have left it as bread. Okay. Lesson learned. Well, we'll make a sandwich. Possibly an egg sandwich. We need one more egg. We'll definitely have that for later. Let's have another one of these. It's nice to see a full fridge and lots of options. That is definitely nice. Everything should stay fresh in the fridge anyway. Let me top you up. We'll put that wood away. Drop the water back in the cooker here. We've got one lockpick. I'm not going to use this iron here for another lockpick. Maybe we'll put it towards the ingot that we're going to need for this water tank. Oh, we're going to need... Sorry, we don't even need an ingot. We need 5 alloy sheets, which we've got plenty of. Yeah, we might be able to do this today if I can just get this circuit board made. We're going to need stuff for the metal pipes. Now, I don't remember if it is copper that we're going to need or zinc. So if I just put 9 of each on here... That's a moose. That is a moose. Okay, can we kill this moose? Now I would like to, if I can, sneak and shoot this from the rock, because what that would allow us to do is have it try and reach us up here on the base. So if I can just get outside here. You're kidding me? That was enough to scare you off? No. Okay, stay there. Not enough damage. Oh, nice headshot there, though. Another good body shot. Another headshot. So, where are you gonna come from? You are kidding me, you little bugger. Look at the damage he did. That's incredible. Okay. Right, let's go for another shot. Okay, we can go and harvest you. And then I need to do some repairs. Yeah, we need sinew. Look at all this. Huge amount of damage that he did there. I'm hoping the chicken hasn't run away. I don't know where the chicken's gone, actually. Alright, well, we'll see. Did you injure my chicken as well? That's gonna suck if you did. Alright, butcher you up. Okay. Let's go and look for our chicken because this makes no sense. Where did it go? Maybe it's just hiding around the back somewhere? Wait, where are you, chicken? Oh, there you are, level 6. Okay, so you didn't get injured or spooked. You were just out of range for me to see your hit point bar. Okay, well, let's dump some things off now. We've got roast ribs to do. Hopefully we've got a bit of room in the fridge. But at least we'll grab some sinew. We can make a rope. I've been mainly using the rope for upgrades. But I think when you've got a moose so nearby. So you actually hit the stairs. Okay. You hit the second set of stairs, not the first set. How did that work? Exactly, game. Alright, we'll have to get those repaired. Let's put some stuff away first though. So, oh my god, right, yeah, we are stuck for space. We can eat that bit of kelp, that's okay. Alright, fat. We'll put in there. We'll try and build that up to 18 again. 4 sinew from that moose, that's pretty good. And now we have 15 44 rounds on us and 12 in the box, so that's pretty good. I think I'm going to make a shotgun shell with those casings, and we will put one away in there, and then when the new one's crafted, that'll fill up our total. Oh, we do need to reload though. Yeah, we used a little bit of ammo there on that moose, but I'm willing to do that for this much sinew. That's going to be 2 rope, which is pretty cool. This is fine. Power and mass is fine. And food-wise, did I leave anything cooking? We are good. Okay, let's go. So we are going to head up to the lithium area now, which can be a bit tricky to get to sometimes, depending on which hunters are around. Did you leave me another egg? Nope. Okay, we're good. We might lose an egg if we're out for a long time. Gonna see how it goes. But let's see if this area is clear ahead, and we'll just run straight up the river and then to the right. And hopefully we can try and get a bit of lithium. Ah, we have a hunter. So we could always hop across the water and run up that way. That might be our best bet. I don't think that guy will bother me if I'm over this side for the of the water. Look at him strutting his stuff over there. I love the way they move now. It's so engaging. He'll be there for a little while. Right, what have we got here? We've got a bear. Let's see if we can thread the needle here. Got a wolf on the right. Now there should be something down here in front of me, I would imagine. A wolf or a bear. I'm hoping we don't see any hunters, but it's all good if we do. We'll try and avoid them. I'm going to run across the front here. I think this is a nice little shortcut. I might get the iron and copper. Because we're going to need an awful lot of this now if we're going to be hopefully working towards the water tank. It's going to take quite a few of those pipes. That was potassium, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh god, that scared me. Yikes, that must have fallen from the top and dropped down. I just saw movement and it made me jump. Not ideal. Definitely made me jump. Alright, let's get this. Nice. Well, I'm gonna... Oh, what do I see over there? Just a plant. Okay. I'm gonna have a look on some of these rocks as I go through. Just to see if there's any lithium. But I think our best chance are the rocks that are further up and across. So I'm not going to spend too much time here. We've got some zinc there. I think I might get the zinc. We have a bear just across behind that tree over there. No lithium. Looks like we're going to get a heavy rainstorm. Which is not ideal. Ah, carrot. Thank you. I'm also looking for a lock crate, but only very briefly looking for a lock crate. My focus is on lithium. Nothing so far. At least I don't think I've missed anything. Right, let's swap this out for a new pick. Okay, that's maybe something on that rock here. Let's have a look. Yes, that's probably all we need, but I'm going to keep looking. We made it all the way over here. We may as well take some more back. Let's see if there are any hunters up here. Or any animals even. Yeah, what's that on that rock there? That looks like maybe a bit of iron. Yep, I'll take it though. I need the iron. Okay, so anything else on these rocks? I'm really just taking a quick look. Not paying too much attention. Nothing on that one. There's something there. That looks like a normal ore, I think. Yeah, the closer I'm getting, the more it looks like a normal ore. So we'll leave that for the moment. Maybe pick it up on the way back if we can. But I want to get over to the rocks over there, across the waterfall. And hopefully maybe grab another lithium. Alright. We've got any hunters camped around here? Nothing there, nothing on these rocks. Super quick look. There's something on top of this rock here. What is that? Zinc. I'm not going to get that right now. Let's see if we can find some lithium. That's what we came for. Wait, how are we doing for food? I'll have a protein bar. I forgot to put my protein bars away. I'm listening. There's something on there, but I think it's iron. I will go and grab it if there's nothing else around here. Nothing on that rock. Well, maybe something on that rock. I don't know if we can get up on top of this one. Let's have a quick look, shall we? Is that potassium? It is potassium. I came all the way over. I'm gonna get it. Well, I was convinced we were gonna get a heavy rainstorm here, but it looks like it's clearing up, maybe? The sun is coming out. Which is pretty cool. I've got some iron. There's a bear. Nothing maybe up on top of these ones. Let's have a look. Okay, dummy ore. Anything on that one? Maybe further along the river on the way back. We'll have a look. Nothing here, nothing on those rocks. Okay. Alright, let's run down the riverside and start making our way back home. Okay, we've got a bear. Nothing on those rocks. I'll just quickly check here. Very quickly. Did I hear a piggy? Nothing much around, is there? Let's have one quick look on here. I'm so close. Nope, zinc over there. Nothing on the front. Okay. Yeah, let's run down the riverside. Maybe there'll be something on one of the middle rocks or on the one on the left down at the bottom. We'll see. Nothing there. Nothing on that middle one. Nothing on there. Okay. Nope. Doesn't look like there's any more. I'm pretty happy with what we found though, I've got to be honest. We could have come all this way and found nothing, so this is decent. Okay, there's a bit of scrap here. So, for the route home, I reckon we'll scoot around the edge of the landmass. Let's see if there's anything on this one. No, we'll get that bag maybe. Nice long run out. But at least we got what we needed. There's a bear there. Yeah, I might just swim across here. There's a nice big patch of medicinal herbs there on the beach. Is there anything here? On this rock as I get out? Interesting. Nothing. No animals around. Let's get this patch of medicinal herbs then. Right, okay. We'll grab the metal. What else is over here? I think we can just swim home now. Avoid any other interruptions. Yeah, there's nothing going on here either. Very quiet day. Can't see any lock crates within our field of view. So we'll swim across, and when we get back, I think we will be pretty good to make that last, oh, why am I stuck? Well, that was interesting. Don't know what happened there. Yeah, that was very interesting. I'm stuck in the middle of the water for some reason. Yeah, we can make the board and then hopefully actually craft the water tank itself. Now, where are we going to place it? Because the water tank itself doesn't have to be on the ground like the animal housing does or the mining drill. We can have the water tank up on the base, but then we've got a pipe all the way down, which is going to take quite a while to craft and place all of those things. But I will be very glad to have water inside the base. And I totally think it's worth the effort. In between episodes as well, as I said, I let the day run, I think 1 or 2 days. And I did place a railing up on the roof. I'll show you when we get back what I did quickly. There's a railing now on the roof above the fire, the wood burner. So we've got like a nice balcony now. And I also placed some railings on top of the roof itself so that we will not fall off when we are fighting from up there. So let me just check on the chicken quickly. We've got a level 7 chicken. We've got another egg. That's awesome. Let's get upstairs. I need to bring some stuff down to do some repairs. But first of all, let me get this lithium on. Let me get the egg. Oh, I can't shift click in there. I forgot. We'll put that there. And we've got some more copper. Some iron. Potassium I'll hang on to because there's no space. We need a space for the lithium to render out into. We've got another egg. Perfect. Okay. Another one of those. Some wood for the fire. I'll grab some nails, my hammer, and a little bit more wood. I mean, that should be enough. A couple of seeds. Okay, so let me show you what I did quickly. So we now have railings here on the glass balcony. And I placed railings on the edge of the roof over there and across the end here. Now, railings won't place on roof pieces. You do need to craft a wooden foundation, place it underneath the roof so that the legs are sticking down into this area and you can see the stair treads on the underside of the roof, and then those railings will actually snap. As you can see, without that, those railings will not snap to the roof. So just a little tip. But there we go. We've done what we wanted. I will make the second circuit board once this is done rendering, and we'll be good to go. So that's where I'm going to leave this one. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.